guys? Storm Newspaper back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today, I did a thing. When I say I did a thing, I did the thing. I guess you can kind of lump this into my out of comfort zone challenge, or then again, I'm very comfortable here. Maybe we'll see. This box you see before you is the Solo Chogokin Voltron Defender of the Universe GX71 Voltron, known in Japan as Beast King Lion. And this has been somewhat of a grail of mine. I think it came out about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I've had my eye on it ever since. It's a very, very expensive piece. I was able to get one. This is basically new, but get rid of it's used on eBay because the guy opened it and everything. But it's essentially new, and I got it for a little less than little less than retail. And in case you wonder what retail is, check it out. It's pretty high. But yeah, I have this now. It's feeling very surreal. I would have did a box opening for it when I originally got it open, but man, I gotta tell you, I didn't want you guys to see me in my feels like that, because it's very nostalgic for me. I always wanted a Voltron, and I had the Legendary Defender version, which is the new one from Netflix. It was okay, but you know, it's a new one. This is the Voltron I grew up with. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the box itself. This is the outside, and you spin it around, and it's heavy because I put everything back in it. This is the back here. As you can see, everything looks good. You can see my reflection. That's how shiny the box is. I'm glad I'm wearing clothes. And believe it or not, this is not even a real box. This is like a jacket for the box, because once you slide it out, you see that whole gold line deal there. Let's go ahead and just pull this out of here. Hold on. Oh my God, you're heavy. Let's slide this off. Turn it sideways. And there we go. Jacket off. Put it sideways. Now you see the whole deal with the gold lion, which is actually his Japanese name. I actually don't mind the whole Beast King part. That's kind of cool, actually. Might call it Beast King Voltron, but look at the back of it now. It's still all the same stuff, just in Japanese. I don't read kanji, so can't tell you what that says. But very, very nice. Very, very nice. Now let's get this box open. Out of the box, these trays contain the weapon stands that you gotta put together yourself. And it's all in this nice clamshell plastic here. Put it to the side. Also, here are some of the said weapons, and there are a lot of them. And nothing that kind of puts me in the feels. This all comes in styrofoam. If anyone who's had like the original Matchbox version, this right here just really puts you in your feels. You know what I mean? Any kid in the 80s getting that super robot in styrofoam, what a feeling. All right, look this up. And as you can see, everything has a little sheet of plastic over it. And these guys, though not quite as big as what you think of MP would be, they all feel really nice. Just die cast. I'm just rubbing my filthy hands over them. Just get it all in there. I'm gonna pull them out of the box so you guys can get a really good look. And I just got them all out of the box, and I put together the stand, which holds all the weapons, which I'll get more in-depth detail in. But I just wanted to show them all off just sitting. I know this is probably a silly gimmick, but one of the big selling points for this set was the fact that they can all sit. Cause I believe in the cartoon, more time than not, especially when you see the black line before he jumps off the pedestal, it's always in that sitting pose, and right here you can kind of see it. So yeah, I really dig that all articulation there. Just what it takes to get him to sit. Although he has like a, where's that tail up? There's like a little dip in the leg here. I don't know if you can see it. That lets the leg sink in that far so he can get this position off. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get down this thing on a one-on-one basis, because this is probably gonna be a longer review. A lot to cover here. And as always, let's go ahead and start with the accessories first. Alright, as for those accessories, I'm gonna start my way to the top and work my way down to the bottom, if you guys don't mind. And the most easy one to do is the blazing sword. Let's just go ahead and slide this over here for the moment. There we go. As for the blazing sword, it looks fantastic, wonderful, spiffy, great. All those good words that you can describe something. It's got a nice little weight to it. The blade is not die cast, which is probably good. Everything else seems to be a lot of die cast in this thing. This thing is made of plastic. It has a nice chrome paint finish for the blade, which looks really good. And I'm sure over time it's gonna get plenty of fingerprints. So I ain't gonna try to avoid that. Nice paint here for the crest on the guard with the cross and the star. And looks like red paint here on the guard and on the hilt here, and even on the handle. The handle is itself, I think it's just blue plastic. I don't believe it's any paint. I don't believe, but which is fine because you get all this paint on here and on the crest itself, the gold paint and the silver paint. And also it has a little tab right here, which will fit in the lion's mouth, which I think is predominantly red line. Got a nice weight to it too. All right, going back to the rack. Let's put this back on here. Let's go with the first. Whoop, there we go. There we go. Let's go with the first mouth blade. Let's pop this off here. This is the Black Lion's. It doesn't have a clip in it, and I think it's because the Black Lion houses the Voltron face, which is fine. But I believe the mouth itself is going to lock onto it. And it's got some nice silver paint. If I can get the focus, got some nice silver paint here, as you can see on the blades. A little gold paint here for the, I guess like a little jewel there on both sides of the hilt. And it's supposed to be black paint here. This blue I think is just plain plastic. In fact, because I have him on hand, let's bring in the Black Lion. And he by the way, he's heavy. He's like one of the heaviest ones next to the yellow and the blue lion. Let's see here. Let's just put this right here in his mouth. I'll tip the head up first. Open this up. And there we go. Actually, it's a little wider. I just lost Voltron face there. Let's see. Let's take the spudger and carefully push that Voltron face back up. Alright, as you can see, he holds it just well. Since there's no clip on the blade, let me turn the camera up a bit. You have to use the teeth themselves to fit around the little groove. Matter of fact, let's open this back up. I'll show you. If you look at the handle, there's two little grooves for the teeth built right into it. If you can kind of see that little divots there. And that's how it's going to bite down. So, with that being said, there is no need for a clip with the rest of them. Alright, there we go. I think that looks pretty awesome. So that's his blade. Alright, let's get him back out of here. Move on down the line of accessories. Moving down, this is the red lines. And I like this one the best already because it's got kind of a cool little slice on one end and the curved blade on the other. I think that looks totally badass. And the blade itself is painted very nicely with silver paint and gold painted accents on both sides of the hilt. And I believe the handle itself is cast in this red plastic. It looks wonderful. This is like so badass. And using the weapon with the little clip here, just put it inside right here. I'll actually move his gun tongue now. And put it in, and you place it in like so, and close the mouth up, and bam. And that looks really, really good. Very awesome. Moving on to the next weapon. Pull this back in. This is the green one for Pidge's line. Come on. There we go. You got it. Alright, now this one looks very cool too. Not as cool as the red ones in my opinion. But I do like the nice blade up front. And it too has nice silver plastic. And with very detailed guard. And nice silver paint for the blades themselves. Let's go ahead and grab a green line and shove that in there. I'll take this right here. And peg it inside the mouth, roof of the mouth that is. There we go, and close it up. And there you go. Now he's holding his blade. And I think that looks really good. I think you're going to hear it a lot with this review, because everything on the review honestly looks really good. Alright, let's put old green to the side. Moving on to blue. Going to unpaint this. Also, this stand is very nice. This awesome display piece. Alright, put that to the side. As for blue lines, it's very similar to green lines, the exception of being blue and much larger. But the blades are they come out the side here. They come to almost a scythe point, and you get another blade more thicker here in the middle. It's coated in some very nice silver paint as well. And the etching on it is very nice for the handle and whatnot. So let's go ahead and grab the blue line and shove that in. And yet again, you're just taking the same clipping point, putting it into the roof of the mouth, pushing in, then closing the mouth. And yeah, that looks pretty good as well. Very nice. Alright, last but not least for the blades. This is the blade for yellow line. This one is kind of my least favorite, only because it really reminds me of a one of those automatic turkey carvers. Can you guys kind of see the plug-in going right here? And there's a yeah, now you can't see it. But the blade looks nice. Silver paint at the rest. This regular yellow plastic for the handle and the guard. But it is a nice detail right there. And you're gonna use this peg right here. Matter of fact, go ahead and grab the yellow line and get his mouth open. In fact, because I don't want to chip the paint, I'll be using my spudger. Let's go ahead and pry that open right there. This thing is painted so nice. You're gonna want to be very careful with this thing, guys. And take this right here and just kind of the same thing, picking it in. There we go. Close the mouth up, and there you go. Now you got turkey carver. It's kind of funny, this line belongs to Hunk, the big, more chubbier guy of the group. So for him to have this kind of a turkey carving looking knife, I think it's kind of funny. I think it's really funny actually, and I think they kind of did it on purpose. So yeah, we have the bladed lance. It actually comes in two blades, like a sword. But I believe it's called lance in the cartoon, I'm not mistaken. They look really good together. Let me go ahead and pull the camera up just a taste. Got more of that nice chrome paint. And it looks super good, super shiny. Like I said before, just eventually it's probably get very dull because I'm going to put my hands all over it eventually. So, yeah. And nice plastic, blue plastic from the handles. All this paint is plain plastic. And very good, nice detail. You guys can see that. Also, like anything else, it can peg into the mouth using these two pegs here. And to make the full lance, or much more like a javelin, you can put it together and you get this number, which I'll show you more of once I get the thing combined. I think that looks really nice as well. You have even more accessories when you pull everything to the back here. Don't worry, I'll get to these. It's like a sliding tray right here. You can just slide that out, which yet again, very, very, very awesome storage. I figure I cover these things off in the order that they kind of go. Alright, now let's start with two blasters right here. So peg these, which been there pretty good. There we go. These belong to the black line himself. Let's move this over here. And these look really nice. I believe no paint to speak of, which is honestly fine because paint other areas. But no, take that back. There's some paint. Looks to be a little bit of paint here on the tips. And these will plug into the black line. Let's grab him again so we can show that off. Alright, now corner instructions to go in right here. Alright guys, sorry for that little cut there. But like I said for most things, when I do something on camera, like it just really wants to fight me. But yeah, I just pushed the little guns into the side like combiner holes. But yeah, they look really good. Using the same friction you use for the combiner limbs, you just kind of, you can twist them any way you want them to go. And I think that looks pretty good. So that's black line with all his gear. That looks nice. Red line's blasters, or this one right here. And this one right here, moving this aside. They look pretty good too. These are actually different from Black Lines. They're actually two different weapons. It's like some type of maybe a missile launcher or a rocket launcher. And this one has a look of, I don't know, some type of maybe a energy projector. I don't know, maybe it fires energy. I don't remember. But I know after getting this toy, I might actually buy DVDs again because I'm getting all kind of nostalgic. But yeah, they have just a little bit of a little bit of paint here on the ends of the weapons. The rest of it is just plastic, but got a very nice sculpt, molded very well. Now let's plug these in on him, see how they look. Very similar to Black Line, they just plug in here on the arms. So let's do this one first. Okay, that was much easier. Had an error there. Actually, it's this weapon. I had the wrong one, but very similar, nice sculpt. And I think this tip right here is painted, and it looks pretty good. Anyway, you put this on the other side, like so. Let's see if I can get it on camera. Alright, let's see here. Come on now. There we go. Pull it leg back out. And let's see. These look pretty good. You know, fully armed up, ready to kill somebody. Redline was always kind of one of my favorites. Even though he's one of the smaller ones, he's always kind of my favorite. These will be Green Lions. This spinning top of death here. And the blaster I already showed before because I had it totally wrong. But yeah. Let's see here. Let's look at this one since I didn't show it before. This one, honestly, the cartoon, I don't even remember this thing. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. Maybe just do like a side blade. Maybe he gets in close and he just, you know, twist and cuts Road Beast. I'm not sure. But anyway, it plugs in like at the others, you know, on the side of the arm. Let's see if I can do it on camera. There we go. That's one, and this one here. Using this little groove right here. And he's one of the few that doesn't have a hole, actually a groove instead. This is cool. I mean, this makes them a little different versus the rest of them. Alright. There we go. And that looks nice. If I don't say so myself. Alright, moving on to the final line. Since we emptied this tray, we're going to bring it back here and just slide it back in. Alright, since we're going on to blue line, I remember I said he was the final, he's not, we got to do yellow line, my bad. But his weapons are all here on this side. We'll just pull these off here. And the sword just fell off, but it's okay, no big deal. Put that right back there. And put it to the side. Alright, let's talk about blues weapons. And they look heavy as they should. You know, he's one of the more heavier lines. And I'm not sure what you would fire out of this, but I'm sure it ain't good for Road Beast. So, and it looks good. No paint except for this tip here. But it's a nice sculpt. Looks really great. And it's going to slide in using this little peg hole here. I mean, this peg here onto the arm. Moving on to the next one. It looks more like you're standing there at a rocket launcher, maybe. Like my fire missiles. And it looks nice also. Let's go ahead and put them in there. Let's bring them in. Let's see. Put one right here. Alright, there we go. Put one in on this side. Let's see. I think we want to go this way. Yeah, I think that's about right. And I think that was good. Not bad at all. Now, moving on to the final line. Going back to the weapon podium, we're going to pull these two off. Let's hope this time the sword won't fall off. There we go. And pull off this one. Ouch, that's sharp. Wait, just totally stuck myself. Alright, put these back over here. This is like another one of those more spinning disc of death type deals. And kind of similar to the green line, like something maybe he might use when he's closer. Maybe he could spin it and it grinds, or maybe he fires it off. You know, maybe it stabs in and blows up. Or maybe he just spins and fires spikes off, I don't know. But it looks cool. Nice sculpt. And the other one here looks like a some type of rocket launcher. And it looks good too. Yet again, just plain plastic, but the tips are painted. And nice sculpt. And they too will pick on the side of the arm, which is part of the course at this point. And we're just gonna plug this in here. Let's see. I think I got the right side. Yep. There we go. And I think I got the right end point the right way. I'm not sure. I want to say it is. And we're gonna plug in this side right here on this arm or leg, or how you want to look at it. All right. And see here. And that looks good. Got them all armored up. Let's bring them all back and set it all up. And here they are, all weaponed up. As you can see, they all look very awesome. I almost wish I had a certain amount of money that I could buy a whole nother set just to keep them inline mode. But that would be fucking crazy. Especially compared to how much this thing costs. So yeah. Before I go into each line's separate, look and articulation, I figured since I'm getting this whole group shot with everybody's all armored up, I figure I'll show off one more thing too while I'm at this. That other thing being that they all have built-in weaponry, not just the ones you plug in. Like yellow line, his is pretty obvious. You just move it up and down right here. But I can get that back up there. You can also pull out more weapons. Like red line has this deal here. I can get the focuser. There we go. And green line has that there, which comes out of the back, as well as blue line. I was going to show more, except for I was going to show it more detail when I go through each line or each other line, because most of these lines have the same articulation. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and post that right there. If I can get it, go ahead and get it in the group shot. So yeah, these guys look amazing. Well, all right, guys. What's going to happen now is that I'm going to go ahead and conclude this as Soul Chogokin Voltron Part 1. I'm going to pick up later with probably 2 lines at a time. But I'm going to go ahead and cut off right now. So stay tuned for Part 2 of the Soul Chogokin Voltron Beast King Go Lion set. Bum 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 bum.